TikTok is going away. Anyway, sorry, that was so dramatic. I'm not really that upset. The title may be a little bit of far-fetched title, not clickbait though, not clickbait. It is just far-fetched, not clickbait. It is real that I am losing a source of income. Not my livelihood though. I do not make. I mean, my main I don't. TikTok is not like my main source of income, so I'm just putting a disclaimer out there for anybody out there that just thinks that I'm clickbaiting. Anyways, January 19th, which is in about 7 days of the making of this video. So in 1 week from today, as of the making of this video, TikTok will more than likely, the odds are to that. The odds of them being banned are higher than they're not. The Supreme Court looks as here. Let's read this little article real quick. What to know about the Supreme Court TikTok argument? The Supreme Court seemed likely to uphold a new law that could force TikTok to shut down in the U.S., with conservative and liberal justice alike expressing skepticism about the company's legal challenge during oral arguments on Friday. TikTok could be shut out of the U.S. App Store as soon as January 19 without intervention by the court. The law, which Congress passed last year, gave TikTok 9 months to separate from its China-based ByteDance or face a ban. So, if you guys are living under a rock and didn't know that, yes, TikTok was supposed to be banned 9 months ago. They had what they had to do was divest. So ByteDance had to divest or sell the company to a US-based company, and they can operate in the US. TikTok or ByteDance was like, yeah, we're not doing that. And so the court was like, all right, we'll give you 9 months to think about it. 9 months is up now. On the 19th will be 9 months. And as of now, they're still saying, yeah, we ain't selling. Nah, we're not selling. It's like that meme, that Leonardo DiCaprio meme, the Wolf of Wall Street, where he's like, I'm not fucking leaving. That's basically what TikTok, basically, I'm not fucking selling. That's what TikTok said to the Supreme Court. Anyway, so it looks like TikTok will be banned. What does that look like, though? It's going to look like, I don't know if you guys remember Vine when it shut down services or servers in the US. You could still access the app. Yes, you were still able to scroll, but nothing refreshed. There was no new videos. There was no new nothing. There was just, you can just scroll with the For You page that you've already had loaded up on your phone. You can scroll through that, whatever. You cannot upload a video. You couldn't comment. Well, I think you could comment actually, but who cares? So the feed that was there is going to stay there. The servers will eventually become so glitchy because US companies cannot support these servers from China. So essentially, if they don't want to get banned or not banned, if they don't want to get fined to oblivion, they're just going to cut ties with TikTok, and so they're not going to have any servers. The servers will eventually freeze, will eventually make it so laggy that TikTok would just load. It would just be a loading screen. Every time you open it, it would just be a little loading screen. Maybe you'll see one video, maybe two videos if you let it load long enough. But eventually it would just be so unusable that you just don't want to use it anymore. Now, what does that look for the creators? For the most part, I feel like the big creators have diversified their audience, so they kind of are smart about it. I got smart 8 years ago. 8 years ago, I was a young, naive 19-year-old. Yeah, 20-year-old. 9 years. Did I say 9 years ago? 8 years ago. I was a young, naive child. I was 21 maybe. And I got my first feel of what it felt like to be a social media influencer. I was making my living on social media. It was Musical.ly back in that time. I don't know if you guys remember Musical.ly. I was a full-time content creator on Musical.ly, actually full-time live streamer on Musical.ly. And it was great. I was making my living. I was like, I'm young, I'm 20 years old, I'm making this much money, I'm over here, look at me, look at me, look at me. But the thing that I didn't think at the back of my head, because I was stupid, I was dumb, that was my only source of income. If Musical.ly said, all right, we're getting rid of the Musical.ly app, That's it. I didn't have anything else. I didn't have followers on YouTube. I didn't have followers. I don't have any other source of income. It was all Musically. Eventually, as the story is going to progress, I did and Musically did end up selling to TikTok. TikTok decided to say, you know what, live streaming, we don't really care about live streaming, so they cut that. They cut I think it was 2018 when they became Musically, or when Musically became TikTok was 2018. So that was what, 7 years ago now. And I was basically jobless. I got fired essentially, and that was horrible. That feeling was detrimental to me. My mental health was at a decline. I didn't want to stream anymore. I didn't want to do anything anymore. I was like, you know what? Whatever. But I still kept posting on, like, I still enjoy making the content. So I still kept posting, even though it was like, I was, there was no creator fund. There was nothing. There was no monetization. I was just doing it. I was working, and then I was posting videos on the side, just for the hope that maybe one day something would happen. Maybe there'll be a creator program or monetization, whatever. So I was like, you know what? I'll still post that way I don't completely fall off and just die off. I still post. Eventually, obviously monetization, blah, blah, blah. But also, I remembered, do not put all your eggs in one basket. So what I did was also, I started posting on all my social medias: TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, Facebook, every large social media app. I was also posting content on there, which eventually led to multiple sources of income and a more stable, still very it still fluctuates drastically, but for the most part, it was very stable. But now that TikTok's going to go away, that's one hit to the face that I can't make. I'm not going to be able to make this type of income. So budget cuts, baby. My editors, you're fired. I actually don't have any employees right now. I used to have some, but it's okay. It's all right. We'll make it through, guys. We'll make it through. Promise. What it looks like for the content creator. Honestly, this is another like shady gray area of this band, because as of right now, we are currently monetizing, but TikTok obviously doesn't pay you like the same day. Like, let's say you make $10 today, they're not going to give you 10. You can't cash out $10 today. They obviously take a month to cash you out. And if you're a TikTok shop seller, that's going to be a whole different playbook, because I sell on TikTok shop, and that takes like 14 to 15 days to even get, like, you could sell. Let's say I sold out today. I do sell these hoodies. Check them out on my TikTok shop. What a horrible plug. I sell these on TikTok shop. Let's say I sold out today. Let's say I bought a $20,000 inventory and I sold out. So right now in my little book thing, there will be like let's say I made $100,000. That would be just pending on my account. I can't just cash that out. That depends. That takes about 2 weeks, and then another like couple days for them to actually send it to you. So like about 3 weeks, you're actually getting. Then that's when you get your that money that you already sold. You've already said you shipped all the product already. It's gone. Everything's gone. You're just waiting for them to pay you. I wonder what would happen to that, because once they're gone, they don't have to pay you. They don't have to actually process that payment. So that really does make me scratch my dome a little bit, because obviously right now I make an income from the creativity beta program, for the monetized 1 minute plus views, whatever. I'm currently getting paid, but next month that app doesn't exist. So whatever I'm making currently, I'm not getting that money. I'm not getting it all. I'm not getting any of it, right? You could sue them, but like, who's actually going to go sue a Chinese company? The legality, the fees are going to outweigh how much you're going to get paid. Even let's say you make $5,000. Let's say you made $5K. You're a big creator. You made $5K, and you're not going to go hire a lawyer, because to do international lawsuits, it's not like $50. It's like $50 a millisecond. Every time you talk to a lawyer, that's like $300 right there. So you're gonna be like, you got 5K, yeah, I'll let it go. But still, that's detrimental to a lot of creators. I know there's a lot of creators that's all they do. They don't have YouTube, they don't have Instagram, they don't have any other sources of income. It's just TikTok. So That is insane that they don't have to pay you. I don't know. I don't know exactly how that's going to play out. Also, people that do TikTok Shop affiliate programming, like where they just like click that orange link, whatever, and then they make a commission from that. They're also not going to get paid from that. But anyways, back to my point. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. That's what I was just trying to get into before I got sidetracked. The future of TikTok looks very bleak. I don't think they're gonna sell. I think they've already said they're not selling. So if the Supreme Court says, yeah, we're letting it go, it's just gonna go. Like TikTok's not gonna want to save it. Also, actually, that was also part of this little spiel that I just did earlier. Also, I know a lot of people. I was this person too. When people ask me, hey, what are you gonna do now that TikTok's gonna be gone? Are you gonna just like go be homeless now? And it sucks too because I just had a daughter, so like it sucks, but it's fine. We'll be all right. I hope. I'm just kidding. I was that person, like, I just use a VPN, whatever. Like, I'll make it's all right. You know, if it's not banned in the UK, I'll just say I'm my VPN, send my VPN to the UK, post like normal. They have a creator program, it's great, perfect. But then I remember, I was like, in order for you to get paid out, you need to have tax info of the state and country that you live in. So I can't file taxes for money that I'm getting if I was in the UK. And since they're not sending us tax forms because the servers in the US are done, I don't think the VPN is going to work. It's not going to work. Because you got to put tax forms and you got to put a banking info from the state or the country that you live in. Unless I move to the UK for a week and then just get like tax for, I don't think that's how it works, but no, I don't think that's how it's going to happen. I don't know. It's so vague on what's going to happen with TikTok and how it's going to play out, but it's over, guys. It was a great run while it lasted. Follow all my other social medias. Please help me out. Just had a daughter. Please help me out. But yeah, we'll see how it plays out. We have a week left, guys. The glory days. Go download all your videos too. If you guys are TikTok creators, go download your videos. You might want those for later. If not, they'll just stay there or rot in the abyss of TikTok gulag. I don't know. But let me know down below what you guys think. Are you going to be affected by this? Some of you guys actually hate TikTok. I currently been hating TikTok. I really don't scroll on TikTok anymore because it's just TikTok shop, like just a bunch of garbage that they're selling to you. So I just do it because I want to look for stories to talk on my YouTube on here to talk on here with you guys. So there's still some juicy stories that pop up on TikTok. So I still do it for that reason. But for the most part, I'm finding myself on Instagram Reels a lot more actually. So follow me on Instagram. All my links will be down below. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. We'll be back tomorrow, and I don't know what's gonna happen. I might have to go and get a job. Peace out.